Hello buddy, mana Islam. Hari ni kita dekat Shanghai, China. Aku di event pasal FIFA 20 day. So hari ni ada banyak gila aktiviti lagi. Ada aku buat interview, ada tengok spoiler FIFA 20, Volta, FIFA 20, semua ada kan hari ni. Aku akan tunjuk korang tapi tak apalah, korang akan tengok nanti guys. So yang betul korang smash like, dapatkan 3,000 like, dapat 3,000 like. Another video FIFA akan ada. So yeah, jom kita start the event. Okay, so ini adalah FIFA 20 sebelum launch dia panggil beta ke. Ni dia. Tak boleh tunjuk gameplay, no gameplay, just ni aja. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Waste time. Okay, sorry. I lose. Okay, so tadi aku dah dengar pasal presentation tentang FIFA 20, FUT, pasal Volta semua dengar. Lepas tu aku dah dengar presentation orang. Aku dah try juga main game. Aku main FIFA 20 punya gameplay biasa dan juga game FIFA Street Volta. Wow, aku tak tahu cakap apa. Dia siapa yang dulu main game FIFA Street mesti korang rasa kenangan balik. Dia rasa memang best lah game tu. Wow, aku tak tahu cakap apa. Korang kena try nanti game masa FIFA 20 nanti keluar ni, sebab game tu memang best. Korang kena beli game Devil's Army. You must try it, because kalau kau tak try rugi okay? Sebab I'm a captain, aku belanja korang semua. Okay, so yeah, kita ada banyak lagi lot of thing going on. Lepas ni aku nak interview producer FIFA 20 dan juga dengan gameplay producer. Tak apa, tengok je nanti interview ni. Dua orang aku interview, okay? Tengok macam ni English aku okey ke tak. Tengoklah je lah. Okay guys, so sekarang ni aku cakap korang aku ada interview dengan creative director Volta FIFA 20 ni. So ni dia Matt Prayer.
Okay. How's it going?
So I have 5 questions for you. Okay. This is my first time. I'm sorry for my bad English.
It's quite bad. It's better than my Malaysian. So.
Alright. So is there any reason why Volta only come out in FIFA 20 and not a previous one, FIFA? Why?
So there's a number of reasons. So firstly, we wanted to do it well. We wanted to do it properly. So it's a big undertaking. I hope that you kind of get a sense of just how big it is. It's not just a small mode within the game. It's a whole experience within the game. So the reason we wanted to do it now is one, the journey was coming to an end. We intended that to be a 3-year trilogy, so we knew that was coming to an end. Now it's important to note that Volta is not a replacement for the journey. It's much bigger than that, but it was a natural time in which to introduce it. It's also we feel it's the street scene in terms of the kind of real world of street is we feel it's like kind of on the cusp of going a lot bigger. And interestingly, one of the things we did when we first wanted to put Volta in is we went out and talked to the real world players of street, because authenticity is always key, so we wanted to get it right. And it was interesting to hear them. They're so excited that it's actually coming into FIFA, because they see it as a real opportunity for people to learn about that side of football. And that's the other part of it, right? We obviously focused on the professional 11v11 side for many years, but then there's this whole other world of football out there that a lot of players and a lot of people watching this probably really kind of connect with, because nobody has their first kick of a ball in an 11v11 match.
Yes.
You know, you start in the backyard, down the park, with your friends, with your family.
Fun play.
Yeah, so it's really
rules.
Exactly. So it's really the core of football and how people first engage with football. Exactly. So we really felt it was like the right time to bring it in for those reasons. And the other part of the reason is our core gameplay engine is so sophisticated now that we could create the Volta experience from it. We didn't have to create a separate engine. So there's many reasons.
A second, do player can enjoy Volta like Pro Club mode to each as a control? one using online
Yep.
multiplayer?
So unfortunately not this year, or not at launch. It is something we definitely wanted to bring to it, and it was originally something we wanted to do, because I think it has a real opportunity within this format, because the clubs format really comes to its best experience when you're individually controlling a player.
Yes.
And then 11v11, it's obviously hard to kind of get 10 of your friends together.
Yes.
So Volta offers the opportunity to really kind of break that down in the sense that it only takes 4 of us to create a team. So it becomes much easier, logistically, much easier to create that one person controlling a player. And then obviously you factor on top of that the fact that you're building your player, so it could be you and your friends playing. So we wanted to do that. Okay. Unfortunately, just the time, we didn't have time to do it. I hope so. So it is something we want to look for in the future. And the reason we didn't do it the first year is we really wanted to do the foundation properly. If you look at the history of OTP did not come out year one with FIFA. It took many years to get to, because it is quite complex. So when we had to kind of say, okay, we're only going to get to this many of the features we want to do, that was one that was kind of above the line, unfortunately, and that's because we wanted to make the core game that good. However, it is something we all want to bring, so hopefully we'll be able to bring it at some point.
And third, any chance of Volta become one of the focus of eSport?
Esports, so again, I think there's opportunity there in the sense that I think it's much more compelling, particularly as a spectator, if you're watching a 4v4 match and every person is individually controlled on the pitch, whereas in obviously Ultimate Team you're seeing Messi versus Ronaldo and a kind of similar team. So I think there is a lot of opportunity in the format. Again, it's not something we plan for year one, but we'll obviously look at hopefully the success of Volta and how many people engage with it, and it's again something potentially for the future, hopefully.
Okay, can you elaborate more on what can players expect in terms of different when playing in Volta?
So there's many different ways to play in Volta, and one of the things that when we brought it to the game, we see it as an opportunity to engage with casual fans. So maybe if you're not a football fan, you don't follow a football team, you've no idea what the offside rule is. Previously, FIFA might be like, oh, I can't get into it. This offers the opportunity, just because of the inherent nature of small-sided. Like 3-on-3 in a cage, you learn very quickly. The ball never goes out. There's no offside rule, no red cards, yellow cards. No rules. So it offers an opportunity to really kind of break down barriers of accessibility. So when we brought it to the mode, we wanted to make sure that we brought enough content that if you just come to FIFA for Volta, you can spend the entire year playing in Volta. So there's 3 main ways to play. So there's firstly Volta Story. So this is about a 6-hour experience, and it helps, and for us this is the golden path that we would like everyone to go through. However, you don't have to play it, you can ignore it if you want, but we feel it's important that if you do come through the Volta Story, you will learn not only how to play the game, like the mechanics of it, the simplified skill moves, how to interact with the walls via skill moves. So you'll learn how to play the Street format, but you'll also learn about the culture of Street, because the story is based around. So things like futsal, what's Panna, how is the connection between Panna and futsal, all this kind of stuff is all kind of touched on through the story. So when you come out the other side of the story, you'll know how to play the game, and you'll understand a little bit about the culture of football, the small side. The other 2 formats are World Tour, which is basically offline tournaments that you're going around the world playing these wonderful venues that we have, playing offline tournaments, earning Volta coins. You can pick your skill level. You will be playing against user-generated content, so it's kind of like squad battle. So even though I'm offline, we pull people's teams from the server to populate that tournament. So you're always seeing other people's creativity in front of you. And then the other part of that is Volta League. So this is kind of seasons rivals kind of mode, if you're familiar with FIFA. So this is where you create your team, you pick a logo, you pick your home turf. So you can pick Tokyo, Berlin, wherever, and you'll play home away. And then you go and play PvP against other players, and you will be put in a division, you will earn promotion, relegation. So that is an indefinite compulsion league, that never kind of ends unless you're the super guy who wins Division 1 every time. So there's a lot of content in.
The last question, what's the surprise element that Volta has?
The surprise element. I think one of the big elements is just how different a gameplay experience it is, and a different on many levels. So there's not just, obviously you've got the 11v11 format, but there is not just one Volta format, because there's a lot of things that feed into it to vary the experience. So there's the format itself. So we have 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, with and without keep, futsal. So there's that element. We then also have the environments themselves. So they're small, medium, large. So that affects the gameplay. And on top of that, we also have the walls on off, so you can turn the walls on off in almost every environment. So all those factors create a very different experience. So there's a lot of different ways to connect and different experiences within the world of Volta itself. It's not just one style of gameplay. So there's a lot. So that I think that people will find the amount of different ways to play surprising in Volta.
So thank you so much for
no problem.
answer.
Happy so.
Yes. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully Vota sukses.
Yes, hope so. Hope so. I'd like to.
So tadi kita dah jumpa director of Vota Matt Prayer. Sekarang ni kita interview orang kedua kita iaitu Kancho Doskov, producer of FIFA 20 gameplay.
Yes.
Right?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Okay, so what are the key features of gameplay for FIFA 20?
Okay, yes, so we have 3 big features. Overall, we want to make the football more intelligent so the FIFA looks more like real life. So 3 main things: off the ball, on the ball, and the ball itself. So for the ball, we've rewritten the ball physics so it's much more natural and all the deflection. When the ball hits the grass and off the bodies, it's more like real life. And then on the ball, we have new dribbling techniques, new defending techniques. And off the ball, everything is more composed, it's more calm. The positioning of the players is more spread out, so there's more time and space when you do have the ball.
Next, can you explain more on the new authentic game flow?
Yeah, so this is all about the way the players position themselves. So, like in real football, the players off the ball, you know, sometimes they support, sometimes they make runs, but sometimes they just conserve their energy. So in FIFA, now the players off the ball will be more intelligent, so they're gonna spread out more. They're not gonna be running all the time. They're not gonna be like always moving and changing their mind. And,
Yeah.
So it's gonna be more relaxed. But when the opportunity comes, then they'll make the run and then
More
they'll
aggressive
support.
player. Okay. Is there additional skill moveset that will be introduced in FIFA 20?
Definitely. So many new skill moves in FIFA 20.
Yes.
This is an area that I work on, so I know all of the new skill moves.
Yeah.
I can tell you there's 3 brand new skill moves in 11 aside, plus 2 new combos, and in the Volta there's many new skill moves. So like
Spoiler?
Yeah, I mean I can tell you, but
What?
basically like there's a new move called lateral heel to heel. It's actually Kevin De Bruyne, our friend over there.
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Kevin De Bruyne, he from Man City.
Okay.
So like what he does is like he has the ball and then he goes bam bam. So it's like the ball is here, you go boom and then boom. So it's 2
What?
touch, boom boom. So it's like heel heel, heel 2 heels.
That's new
heel, heel.
element?
Yeah. So it's a new skill move, heel heel, left bumper, flick the right stick to the side and then to the other side. 4-star skill move. It's very cool.
wait
And
to
I can show you later. I can show you.
Okay, that's good. In your opinion, what is the best skill move in FIFA 20 this year? Only one.
Okay, so first of all, so for me, the coolest ones are in Volta. So if you play like 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, when you click the right stick, so click R3, and you move the left stick in any direction, you're gonna see very cool flick animation.
Oh really?
So like we had a very good player from the street come and motion capture for us. So he did many cool moves. So anytime you are in the Volta, you click R3, the player will flick the ball up. He will flick the ball up and do very cool tricks.
Oh, good tip.
I'll show you.
Can't wait to try it. And last question, the time finish is still there in FIFA 20?
Yeah, so time finishing, we had many people will give us feedback about it. So they said, please make it more like challenging, like more skillful. So we changed it so that there's only one frame in a whole second that you have to press shoot, and that's gonna be the perfect timing. So it's actually harder than last year. I saw that many professional FIFA players were able to get the perfect timing too often last year.
Yeah.
So now it's even harder. So it requires more practice, more skill with the timing.
Oh.
So it's still there, but you have to be more skillful.
Okay, so itu saja interview aku aja. Thank you, Kancho Doskov.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
And yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Pleasure.
I'll see you guys up there. Back there.
Alright, thank you. So guys, so aku dah belajar cara nak main Vota tapi aku nak tunjuk gameplay. No gameplay ke. Producer gameplay sendiri ajar aku, so bangga. So memang bertuah dapat jumpa dia and belajar sedikit cara nak main FIFA street baru FIFA Vota ni. Jadi ya, jangan lupa untuk try FIFA 20 11.9. Okay guys, so sekarang ni aku cakap korang tadi ada trofi Premier League Asia So ni dia viewers ni trofi. Dia tengok beberapa mata ni, kau senang jumpa ni. Tengok. See that? Okay, so tadi tengok Asia Trophy punya ni Premier League. Jadi finally kita dapat tengok trofi Man City punya champion pakai Premier League. Ni dia. Baik, sekarang hari ni hari ketiga kita kat China. Kita nak jumpa Man City punya player, 3 orang, Sterling, Johnston and Laporte. So, tengok dah, banyak gila fan City. And ya, kita nak jumpa City player. Jom.
Salam dulu kan. So, nanti salam. Okey, salam.
Hi mate, come on off the phone, we're working.
So hari ni aku jumpa player 3 player Man City big player. First kita ada Emerald Laporte, and second kita ada Johnston, terus juga Sterling. Okay.
Hi, it's John Stones from Man City. Subscribe to Oohami's channel. Play FIFA 20 on PlayStation 4.
So sekarang ni inilah hari terakhir aku dekat Shanghai, China, and last activity tu hari ni 2 game. Yang pertama kita akan tengok Newcastle dengan West Ham untuk tentukan siapa tempat nombor 3 dalam Asia Trophy, dan maybe dalam pukul 8 atau pukul 7 game terakhir. Game terakhir nanti ada game City lawan Wolves untuk final Asia Trophy Cup. Okay, so tengok video ni, memang cantik bagus. Tengok. So game dah habis, nampaknya Newcastle menang. Newcastle 1-0. Jadi lepas ni next game pukul 7.30 perlawanan Man City versus Wolves, perlawanan terakhir final Asia Trophy. Okay, jadi ya, lepak tu. Okay, game dah habis dah. Wow, penat tengok sampai habis. Sampai penalti aku tengok, nampaknya aku dah agak dah City tak menang tapi Wolves yang menang dengan saya pakai penalti 3-2. Yeah, it's bola guys, game guys. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win, but together we fight. Okay, so kita nak tengok diorang kat trofi dan kita akan buat outro. Okay, yeah.